Where to, sir?
You think I'm going to stay here and have my skull cracked like a Brazil nut? You're very much mistaken. I'm going to sleep in a lifeboat. What are you doing here?
She's after me, Bertie. I just found out she's on board.
Who is?
Myrtle is. Myrtle Snap.
I thought you were going to marry her.
Come with me to my cabin, Bertie, and I'll explain. I can't do it, Bertie.
You seemed all lovey-dovey.
That was before. As soon as we announced our marriage, she changed.
It was only yesterday morning.
I know, Bertie. And yesterday afternoon, she showed her hand. She went out and bought me a dozen pairs of Argyle socks.
But those tartan jobs, rather doggy.
Well, perhaps so, but not with my striped trousers.
Huh. Couldn't you just not wear them?
Well, I could have, Bertie. But Myrtle becomes so bitter and resentful. She also announced that in future, coffee will be served with dinner instead of wine.
Oh, I say.
I realized she'd become a tyrant, Bertie. I suddenly had a vision of our life together, stretching away across the years, with me prancing about in tartan socks with caffeine poisoning.
Not a pretty picture.
But she's followed me, Bertie. I saw her earlier going into cabin 27 on the corner.
Wandering! What? No, I'm sorry, but I've had an idea. For reasons I'm not going to go into now, I too am being pursued. Why don't you and I swap cabins?
Brilliant, Bertie.
Hello?
It's your little Murty-Wurty.
Little who?
I think you'll find that you have all you require for the morning, sir.
Yes, thank you, Jeeves.
I'll bid you good night, then, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
We want to see Wooster.
Yeah. I regret that Mr. Wooster is not at home, gentlemen.
Oh, don't give me that.
Don't give him that.
Who are you?
Well, who the hell are you? Where's Wooster? Where's Wooster?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Oh, no? Porky? You ask him.
You mean really ask him?
Sure. But no blood?
No blood, sure.
Now, gentlemen, I'm sure we can settle this matter amicably.
Sure we can.
Very well, very well. Mr. Wooster
No, Jeeves.
is in cabin 27, the cabin on the corner. I'm sorry, Sir Roderick.
Come on, Porky.
Desperate measures seem to be called for, sir.
Okay, Wooster, this is it.
James Ward up there, after 15 years!
Myrtle!
You no good Come back here, Snake. I'll hold you to every part of the leg.
I'll get you for this!
Did you hear me? Come back here. Can you hear me? You wake up. What's going on, Porky?
His wife caught up with him.
His wife?
His wife!
We can get married in England just as well as in America.
Yeah, I suppose so. Wooster. That's Wooster's fiancée. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Right.
It's no good you making that row. You've behaved disgracefully.
He's married.
Married?
He's already married. Oh. You won't get away from me again, Wodehouse. You won't get away from me, Wodehouse.
Ah, the pleasures of marriage, eh, Jeeves?
Quite so, sir.
But how did you find out that he was still married to Myrtle Snap?
From Mr. Dobson, the butler, sir, she had been searching for him for some considerable time since he ran off with Trixie.
He was actually going to make me commit bigamy.
And wear Argyle socks?
Ah, Jeeves. Wooster.
Ah, yes, Lord Bittleton. I wanted a word, as a matter of fact.
And I want much more than just a word with you, sir.
There he is. I want a word with you.
Yes, it was all a mix-up.
You deliberately went out of your way to deceive me.
No.
You've brought my reputation into disrepute.
Surely not.
Bertie! I want a word with you, Bertie.
A word?
You're to make an honest woman of poor little Trixie.
Oh, yes.
Jeeves, do you have anything to suggest?
Just one thing, sir.
Easy on the soda, Jeeves.
Very good, sir.
8.5 months without a drink may be a drone's record.
Congratulations, sir.
Well, your jolly good health, Jeeves.
Thank you, sir.
And well rowed.
It's good of you to say so, sir. Though there was perhaps a little too much of it for my taste.
Jeeves, this is not the time for recriminations.
Very good, sir.
My navigation was impeccable throughout.
Very good, sir.
I must say, coming across the Great Barrier Reef like that was a bit of a shock.
Do you recall that long, narrow stretch of waterway that you insisted was the Serpentine, sir?
Jeeves.
It was, in fact, as I suggested at the time, sir, the Panama Canal.
Jeeves, it was hardly my fault that the compass was of unconventional design.
Again, pardon me for saying so, sir, but most compasses do point north.
Jeeves, let's not start this tedious argument again.
Very good, sir.
Get the arrow pointing towards the sun, and then you read off the direction you want with the dial thing. That's what the letters are there for.
If you say so, sir.
Well, I think I should go and have a bath. Another one of those, Jeeves.
Very good, sir.
Ah, the old 42nd Street skimmer, Jeeves.
Quite so, sir.
Only it had a voice. What a tale it could tell. But you always get your way in the end, Jeeves. Give it to some deserving cause, will you?
I shall do my best, sir. Will you be dining in tonight, sir?
Yes, why not? But Jeeves?
Sir?
Not fish, I think.
Very good, sir.